Okay, welcome everyone to Competitive Eating Weekly, episode 4. And this week we're going to start off talking about a competitive eater named Beard Meats Food. Now, Beard Meats Food is a competitive eater from the UK, if you don't know who he is. And some interesting stuff has been going on with him recently. Recently, he's been coming out doing a lot of episodes about what he does for his food challenges, how he prepares for food challenges, just a lot of Q&A type stuff and a lot of vlogging type material. There was a question regarding why he does competitive eating, and he answered saying he pretty much does competitive eating because there aren't many people in the UK that are currently competitive eaters that classify themselves as competitive eaters, and he saw an outlet for himself and how he could be successful doing this, and he wanted to be the best at competitive eating in Britain for this reason. Recently, Beard Meats Food has been put as number 6 on All Pro Eating's international competitive eater list, so he is now ranked 6th in the world on All Pro Eating's list. Also, he alluded to some contest that is going to be going on in New York that he's going to be traveling to soon. My speculation is that it has something to do with the contest that Eric the Electric talked about. Eric the Electric said he was going to go to New York, I believe, also for a contest. So my idea is that Beard Meats Food is going to be representing the UK, and Eric the Electric may be one of the members of the US team, and I do think that it's going to be the Battle of Big Eaters. This is not confirmed, this is just my guess, complete speculation here, but that is my best guess. Everything's kind of coming together to point to another Battle of Big Eaters. It is secretive, they don't want to announce it because the Battle of Big Eaters, they typically do not let their eaters talk about the events prior to the actual event. So that's my guess of that, what's going on there, and we'll see if I'm right soon enough. Okay, the next person we're gonna talk about this week is Joey Chestnut. So Joey Chestnut recently did an insane food challenge. Well, not recently, he probably did it a while back when he was back in Singapore. He went to Singapore, I believe, for a competitive eating tour, and he took on a 22-pound curry rice challenge. Now, this is officially the biggest food challenge known to man on the planet, and Joey Chestnut himself went out and attempted this challenge. He actually failed the challenge. If Joey Chestnut can't do a challenge, then you should probably take it off the menu because not many other people are going to even stand a chance. Joey's excuse was that he was not prepared for the challenge. During the challenge, Joey said, I quote, "I've bitten off too much."
Aaron, I've bitten off too much.
He was pretty bummed out about losing, but he knew he wasn't able to do it. 22 pounds is a lot of food, and he said he did not prepare enough prior to the challenge. I do think that he has a capacity to beat it. He got fairly close. If I were to guess, I'd say he had about 4 pounds left. So he got through a solid 18 to 20 pounds there, but unfortunately he was not able to do it. But he did beat Matt Stoney's record on the Burritozilla. Now, he recently put up a video of the Burritozilla. I believe Matt Stoney did the Burritozilla back earlier this year, or maybe at the end of last year. But essentially, it's a 5-pound burrito, just like any other burrito, 18-inch burrito. But the whole thing about the Burritozilla is that all the big competitive eaters are going to do this. I think it's in California where a lot of them live. So a lot of them are attempting this challenge. It's a 5-pound burrito, 18 inches long. And they're all smashing it under 2 minutes. Matt Stoney had a video where he casually did it in a minute 50 something. I do believe Matt Stoney could have done it faster. He wasn't really trying that hard in the video to do it really fast. He was trying to get it under 2 minutes, but he wasn't like racing himself or anyone else to do it as fast as he could. So I think if Matt Stoney did a response to that, he could beat Joey Chestnut's 1 minute and 41 seconds on the Burritozilla. Now, Molly Schuyler unofficially has the record, a minute 32, based on a tweet that she made saying that she did it in a minute 32, and Joey's saying, "I believe you, like, you're not gonna lie about that. I know you've been crushing all these challenges." So Molly Schuyler does have the unofficial record of a minute 32 for the 5-pound burrito, which is absolutely insane. But Joey still did an impressive time, beating Matt Stoney's timeout by over 10 seconds. Okay, next I want to talk about a milestone for a competitive eater named Ramsey the Mantis Hilton. Now, Ramsey Hilton, he's not very active online in the internet scene, as far as I know. I don't know about his social media, but I know he's not on YouTube or any other streaming website. He does do a lot of food challenges. He officially got his 300th food challenge win. Of course, close friend of Randy Santel, which now has over 400. Randy Santel has the record of the most food challenges. Ramsey the Mantis Hilton is the second person to ever exceed 300 food challenge wins. Randy Santel is the only other person to do that. He has over 400. Ramsey, Randy, their names sound too similar. So Ramsey is now on the list for 300 plus food challenge wins, and Randy, the record holder, has over 400. So now these two are currently the leaders as far as I believe. I don't know what happened to Stephanie Wu. She kind of disappeared off social media, so I kind of don't know what's going on with her. But she also was in the late 100s, but now Ramsey has 300. Congratulations, it's a huge feat, and hopefully one day you can catch up to Randy Santel and maybe take that title from him. I know that would probably take him off. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Speaking of Randy Santel, he has a new Q&A series where he basically talks about a lot of the popular questions that people ask him. People have been asking him questions, I'm sure, on all of his videos for years now, and he's just now getting around to making Q&A videos. I do think that he did Q&A videos on a second channel. He did have a second channel where he used to post food challenge techniques and stuff like that, and he did do some Q&A stuff, I believe, on there. But it's been a while. He's legitimately now has a Q&A video log on his main channel. He's now officially doing Q&A videos on his main channel. He's addressing questions like why he kneels during food challenges, why he eats foods in specific orders, what music he listens to while he does the challenges, that kind of stuff, just basic things that people want to know about Randy specifically, and also about how to complete food challenges, so he's helping them out on that. That's pretty much the news for this week, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these videos, and I'll see you guys in next week's episode.